Hey guys, welcome to my channel Soumya's Book Station. I'm Soumya. If you like my videos, please like and share them and subscribe to my channel. So guys, firstly I would like to apologize for not being able to post a video on Friday, but trust me, I had my own unavoidable reasons, but now I'm back. So guys, in today's video I am going to be reviewing a book that recently came out. This was such an awaited book and I couldn't wait to read it. Now I've read it, so I'm going to talk about it in today's video. And that book is none other than Sita, Warrior of Mithila by Amish Tripathi. This book is the second book in Ramchandra series, so I'll start talking about it. So guys, I ordered this book from Amazon and let me tell you what came with it. Like obviously I got the book that is the main book, Sita, Warrior of Mithila. Along with that I also got this. This is an exclusive preview of the third book in the Ramchandra series, that is Ravan, Orphan of Aryavarta. So basically this is kind of an excerpt from the third book of the series, and this booklet, it has around 16 pages. So that is what you get when you order this book. As the title of this book suggests, this book focuses on the life of goddess Sita, because that is the name of this book, Sita, Warrior of Mithila. Now this book talks about her life completely, her childhood, her adolescence, her youth, adulthood. Basically this is a book that you read and you see the world from goddess Sita's perspective. This is not written in first person, this is a narrative that focuses on goddess Sita. So now you know about this book. And also one thing is there that yes, this is a retelling of Ramayana, and as Indians we do know what all major incidents took place in that epic, but that does not mean that a retelling cannot be readable. So that is very true for this book. There are incidents that take place, but as I said, it's from goddess Sita's perspective, so that adds a new angle to it. That has been the attempt of author Amish, I think, because he has mentioned it in the very beginning only, so this is not a spoiler, okay? He has mentioned it in the very beginning before the story begins that this is how the series is going to progress. The first book focused on Lord Ram, the second one is focusing on goddess Sita, and the third book is going to focus on Ravan. So basically this is how the story is going to move forward. Basically all these three books are going to merge at the point of goddess Sita's kidnapping, and from there the story will go ahead. Now we all know who all were there in Ramayana, but as for this book I'll tell you just now. There is goddess Sita, she is referred to as Lady Sita mostly in this book. There is Lord Ram, who is the Prince of Ayodhya. There is his younger brother Lakshman. There are many other characters. There is Lord Hanuman, there is Guru Vishnumitra, there is Guru Vashisht. Goddess Sita is practical, she is strong, she is somebody whom people look up to. There is Prince Ram, he is noble, he is law abiding. There is Lakshman, who is impulsive, who is strong. There is Samiji, who is the chief of police in the kingdom of Mithila, where Sita is the prime minister. And apart from that there are Vayuputras and Malaiputras. Both these group of people, they coexist, but they for some reason do not see eye to eye. Malaiputras are charged with the task of finding the next Vishnu. Vayuputras are charged with the task of finding the next Mahadev. So they have to coexist because they exist to make India a greater nation. So that is where their unity lies. This book has a vast variety of characters. For one thing I would like to say is that if you like Sign of Ikshvaku, you are going to love it. At least that is what I felt. This book is so gripping. This book has such a grip on the reader. I was just glued to it literally, and I really mean it. There are so many twists and turns, and the way the story has been told is so engaging that I did not feel like doing anything else. And if that is not a sign and a mark of a good book, then I don't know what else is. There are many things in this book that are not revealed, that are kind of told in glimpses and pieces, and you kind of wonder what is it all about, but it's not really revealed, so that keeps the interest intact, that makes it an intriguing read. So an air of mystery and thrill hangs around this book, and also the characters of this book are pretty strong-minded. Each one of them follows their own beliefs, even though their beliefs might differ from each other, but they follow what they believe in. That is the strength that is there in the story. And also you get to see Ravan from goddess Sita's perspective. That is quite something, I believe. That perspective, I like reading it. And also I would like to say that my favorite character in this book was undoubtedly Sita's character, because her character is such that as a girl I would like to look up to her, because she has been shown to be strong, she has been shown to be practical and determined. She wants to do good for her country. That is something that makes her very endearing. And I would like to say that this book has the typical author Amish writing style, where there is a certain Indianness in a historical way about it. So it's no wonder that his books are always eagerly awaited. I was one of those people who pre-ordered his books because I pre-ordered Sign of Ikshvaku. I pre-ordered this one because I was looking forward to reading it, and I must say I wasn't disappointed in the least. I am waiting for the third book, which is going to be out in 2018. Overall, this is a very gripping read, and if you ask me would I recommend it to you, I would say yes. I definitely recommend that you go ahead and read this book. And by chance, if you haven't started reading Ramchandra series, just for the sake of this book, go and pick up the first book and then go on to this one. And because this is turning out to be a very interesting and a very gripping series, and it shows a lot of promise of being a very good story. If you want to get your hands on this book, which I recommend that you surely do, then I'll leave the link in the description box for you to do so. So that was it for my review of Sita Warrior of Mithila by Amish Tripathi. Do let me know if you have already read it and what you think about it, if you have read it. And if you haven't, are you going to read it? And how excited are you about it? Do let me know in the comment section. I would love to know. If you want to connect with me on my social media, then the links are in the description box. I'll be back with my next video super soon. Bye!